The place of the kingdom of God is in everyday life. What we spend our time doing, whether at work or at home or in the community, is the place that we know the reality of God. And when we put our trust in Jesus Christ, we put our trust in Him with His kingdom. He invites us to come and live in His kingdom. It's important to understand that He didn't waste 30-some years of His life by hanging around the carpentry shop in the home. The things that He taught as He went into His ministry is really stuff He practiced. Doing His work as a carpenter, or we might today say an independent contractor or something of that sort. And so His teachings are geared towards everyday life, not just to religious moments. So now the individual who wishes to know Him and the kingdom of God invites Him to be with them whatever they're doing. And that elevates ordinary life out of the humdrum existence of meaningless human activities into cooperation with God. That's incarnational. Incarnational means to come into the flesh, and the flesh is real life, working on things that are good and that require the presence of God in order to come out richly adequate to what human beings are doing. So whether it's preparing a meal for the family, or doing work around the house, or some very high-level vocational kind of thing, whether you're a politician, a preacher, or whatever you are, that's where you want the presence of God to be invoked. And you do that simply by expecting it. Of course, you should feel free to speak to God and carry on a conversation with Him. But the main thing is to expect His presence with you and to count on it in what you're doing, so that you don't wind up being the one who must make it all happen. That kind of pressure is what crushes human beings, and they have to learn how to shift that burden over to the presence of God.